Hello people, today we'll be doing a Yomi hustle tutorial. Yes, this is very off, but someone asked me to show judge moves, so I'll be doing that because I am the only judge main ever. So first things first, your defenses are very, very OP. Firstly, we have jury nullification, which always perfect parries. Yes, always. But it leaves a gap. So you probably not want to use that for long. Let's just, yep. So it can perfectly block everything. First, then we have loophole, which is basically teleportation. Let me just, it's teleportation basically. It also leaves a little thing, but you can whiff cancel if you want. And it can put you pretty much out of danger. And next, but not least, objection, which deals damage on the same move you're attacked. Essentially, objection, when you're attacked, it will automatically attack back your enemy and teleport behind them. You also have clean slate, which does this. Very good. Shoe duster is very close range. Half off, also not good. Your most long range attack is the grounding act, which does 2 damage but can be cancelled midway. So I recommend you do this combo right here. You also have stamina, which is important to keep in mind. Your also other OP move is corrupt system, which does damage independently of the enemy's location. It's literal damage anywhere. Life sentence increases your stamina by 3. You can stack up to 13 stamina this way. The only other way to regain stamina is by getting comboed, sadly. Another also very OP move is jury duty, which, as I'll show here, is very hard to dodge because it essentially creates, how can I say this? I'll show it. It's better this way. Let me just gain some distance here. Oh yeah, flyby is also very good. It's basically your only mobility option. But as you see, jury duty will start creating these little things right here, these little eyes. And once they're created, they will wait a bit and they will shoot the enemy, as you'll see here. You can block these. You can block and burst through these, but it's not very, efficient. The best way to deal with this is use this as a distraction. Execution is your most long range attack. You can see here it does up to that little line over there next to the stamina bar. It's the farthest you can get. Extradition, also very good. It's basically a barrage of projectiles. And next, as soon as we get here, I will show you death row. Ban target, and now if your enemy uses the directional influence is in the way, but this move right here, horizontal slash, is now banned. So you can see here, if I try to use it, what's happened is an instant back, an instant attack back. Also, I'll show you soon, but amnesty, your last major move, forgives, quote unquote, the stacked. So now the outlawed thing, as you can see here, is gone. Let's just finish this match right here. Let's do this last sentence to gain some stamina, and then we'll use the grounding act. Can try to slash back, which will work, so we will not do that. And guillotine lastly is an attack that goes back. Shoe duster is also very good. We need a finisher. Heat seeker. Oh yeah, heat seeker does damage and moves in the same turn, so you should use that as soon as you can. And if you look at the replay, it will be a very good massacre. There we go. And now, if we see here, I'm in Infinite Resources mode, and I will show you the most OP move this guy has, which is Fur Trumpet. I don't think it's available in normal mode, just in Infinite Resources mode, but you'll see what it does quickly. So if we see right here, our health is now doubled instantly, and it also does negligible 2 damage. But our health is now doubled, and as you can see here, this is not a game, right? Like if we get hit, or not get hit, objection. But our health is now doubled, and we can see that like this is not just a glitch of something, because if we use like Impale, we used Impale, we took damage, but it's still absurd. So as you can see here, Judge is a very OP. Oh yeah, also his moves when he gets hit. We have Contingency, we have Jurisdiction, which is also an instant ban. So it bans the move you've been hit with. So if you try to use that again, it won't work. And it just keeps on banned. So if we try that again while it's banned, again it's hidden by the directional influence. But if we try that again while it's banned, let's just let this please. To try that again while it's banned, it will hit again. That's very OP. Heat Seeker, also as I mentioned before, does damage and moves at the same line. Can use this combo right here. So yeah, I think that's it for Infinite Stamina. The Fur Trumpet's a really OP move if you ask me. Let's move on to combos. So now in combos, I will go against Cowboy because it's what I believe you'll be facing mostly, at least in the non-modded scene. So first things first, always start by either Objection or Loophole. Why? Because these moves are instant and they mostly bypass almost always the initial attack. So either Objection or Loophole. During Nullification will also perfect parry always, but again it leaves that blank space which you cannot really do anything, so your enemy will still have the advantage. So I recommend you go with Objection. Objection, then Guillotine, yeah, Guillotine. I'm trying to remember all the ones I do. The Guillotine is the best because it does not send your enemy flying. Most of Judge's attack has this issue where it sends your enemy too far away. Next, Half Off. Okay, then you can try either Shoe Duster or Guillotine again. I recommend Guillotine. Then we can try Half Off again, but this time we'll overshoot, so this time we'll go Shoe Duster. Then we can try Half Off, but there's nothing really you can do. This time the enemy just launched away, so you either have to use Clean Slate or this one. However, if you are smart, you can also use this one. Of course, your enemy can either block these, or they can, you know... Yes, I have that mod installed. So as you can see here, it's not always a guarantee. But now you have some distance, and your enemy will either have to close that distance or do something. And meanwhile, you have something like Death Row or Jury Duty. Now, I recommend you go Jury Duty, because your enemy is too far. Of course, you can do a number of things. But Jury Duty is already in place. So I'll try to do my best Cowboy combo here. I don't know why much. Jury Duty has been nullified, but we have this one. So you either have to cancel your move to block it, or you have to commit to it and get damage. So you take a load of damage. There we go. Now of course they can impale us, but if you're smart, again you can use Objection. Objection doesn't work always, obviously. Then they can use, of course, Burst Cancel. You can use Vertical Slash, and then you burst. Judge's burst is important because it always gives us 20 both back. Mostly because every time you get comboed, you gain some stamina back. Use Corrupt System. Because it doesn't have a clear indication where it's gonna hit, so your enemy will most likely get hit. Then you can use Jury Duty again, this time at a safe distance. Jury duty is a movement for when you're far away. If your enemy tries to close distance again, keep them away by doing execution. No matter what they do here, they pretty much get hit. Now use life sentence. And life sentence again. Use life sentence pretty much every time you get. Your enemy will get hit with jury duty most likely. Unless they can block it somehow. And you're regaining stamina as you do damage. Heat Seeker. Obviously. You Heat Seeker, close the distance. And use... let's see, use Loophole. Loophole's always a good choice because of the instant teleport. It's not very far, but it's a good option. Now, if you're close to your enemy right now, you'll probably try to do something like downward cleave. Do not panic, you can use objection. And as you can see, objection deals for a big chunk of damage. Use clean slate. If it doesn't hit, use execution. Now, most likely nothing you have will hit. You can use shoe dust or you can use guillotine, but none of them will come close. You have to use either half off or the grounding act. I recommend you interrupt the grounding act and use clean slate. And if all goes right and your enemy doesn't play super well, you have the clean remove curve. So there we go. That's it. Congratulations, you now know how to play Judge.